Hello, Gary on WTC. Let me tell you what WTC means a bit later. Yeah, I think this is my first time recording it twice in the same week. I was in the seaside last time, a small place called Yangyang, east coast of Korea, right? Yeah, it was an interesting experience for me. Yeah, just being there for myself, and yeah, 3 days, very peaceful. But I had to come back, and I'm on my treatment right now, chemotherapy number 8, I believe. So I need to do this for the next 30 plus hours. Anyways, what is WTC, huh? It's the acronym for Wisdom Through Cancer. It's not official. I just made it up this morning. So it will be a series of video recordings like this. I'm sure many of you are now sick and tired of listening to me, watching me. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to give you an update about myself. I got the result from the CT yesterday from my doctor. He said my cancer has been decreased almost 50%, half the size of the cancer that I had before I began the chemotherapy. Not bad, huh? So yeah, I just wanted to update you on my situation. Thanks to all your prayers, wishes. So back to our main topic today, WTC, Wisdom Through Cancer. So I'd like to invite anybody in the world who want to share your own story, experiencing cancer in your lives. Some of you might experience it like myself, currently, ongoing. Some of you maybe, said goodbye to cancer. Yeah, anything like that. So let me give you an example of what would be the kind of format or style of WTC video clips. So I'm going to ask you to answer for 3 questions. Very simple. First question: why do you want to talk about this? So I asked myself, why am I doing it? It is now about 7:15 a.m. Korea time on a Saturday. I'm on my way to a bakery to get my own bread. So why I'm doing it? I just want to be connected with you. Maybe some of you are worried about my health, my situation. So not just telling you about my own status, but I also want to spread the energy, thankfully, thanks to God, looking at me and with me here now, with the help from the God, I'm now doing all right, working a little bit, playing. So I just wanted to share my experience, not so much for wisdom yet, but that's why I wanted to do this. The second question I want to ask you is what? Okay, I'm actually, some of you know I'm using the golden circle from Simon Sinek, whom I met maybe a few years ago in San Diego, the US. Anyways, after why you want to do it, secondly, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, very simple. Maybe you can talk about your own experience going through, cancer treatment. Some wisdom you got. We are not talking about how to deal with cancer because, I'm not a medical expert. Maybe some of you are medical doctors, then you can share your knowledge. But there are a lot of information out there with very useful information, knowledge, how to treat cancer. But I don't want to talk about that specific knowledge. But I'd like to get your own wisdom, which is not exactly like knowledge or information. But it is your own personal observation or some insights you got, painful experience. But maybe I shared it through Facebook earlier. Even though I became weaker physically, right? But mentally, spiritually, I feel that I became stronger. Okay? Something like that. And you can maybe add some, evidences or your own testimony, things like that. So that was second point, what? And finally, as you can imagine, how? Yeah, something practical, tangible, out of the insights. Yeah, probably it's gonna be the viewer's responsibility, what they can do. Even though you are not a coach or mentor, just share one tip that they can utilize. Somebody like me, I'd like to listen to my colleagues who have been through cancer. Okay, so one thing, in case of my talk, it could be like this. Taking a walk every day. I think every morning would be better with some, trees, nature, so that you can get fresh oxygen, right? Obviously, it's gonna be helpful for you. Taking a walk and get some fresh air, generate oxygen for your body. I'm sure it's gonna be helpful to maybe avoid. I don't really like the word fighting back against cancer because it is, a part of my body now. So dealing with it, right? So taking a walk every morning, that could be one how. So I'd like to hear from you to sum up 3 aspects, right? Another think on your feet. 3 aspects. Why did you want to talk about this? Wisdom through cancer. Second, what do you learned? What did you learn? Early in the morning. Apology for my grammatical errors. So what do you want to share out of your insights, experience? Finally, so what do you suggest, recommend? It is not something, everybody has to do, but maybe the viewers can take a look and consider whether they want to do it or not. It's their choice, right? So it can be, I don't really care about the length of the video clip. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, but please do not record it more than 15 minutes or so, okay? Because people get bored watching it. So approximately 10 minutes would be enough. If you want me to do it together with you as a kind of interview style, yeah, I'd love to do that. I have my Zoom account, so it's not a big deal. Even though you are, far from Korea, where I'm living, you could access from Brazil, you could access from South Africa. I've been there. I've been a traveler in my life. So yeah, feel free to reach out to me if you want to share your wisdom through cancer. If you know anybody around you who would be willing to share their insights, you can give them my email address. I'm going to post it on my Facebook and the YouTube at the same time. Okay? So that was WTC. Oh, one last thing, almost forgot. So language wise, thanks to the AI translation, I think I can try Google audio to text, something like that, engine. So you can do it local languages if you want to do it yourself. But if you want to do it with me, like an interview, then it has to be either English or Korean. Other languages, I'm very, very poor. I'm not able to do interviews other than English and Korean. Surprising, isn't it? I can also speak in Korean. So reach out to me. We can talk about the details, what we can do, how we want to do it. All right? So if you are in Korea, enjoy the Chuseok holidays, Korean Thanksgiving break, 3 days. Otherwise, have a good weekend and talk to you later. Bye.